Hey guys, it's your boy Mathcraft here, and today I'll tell you guys a story how I got my interest on Transformers, the community where robots in disguise are more than meets the eye. So please step back because this is going to be a long story of how I got my interest on it. So let's go back the old days. So ever since I was like 3 or 4, I was watching Cartoon Network on my old TV back in the 2000s, and I really enjoy Cartoon Network. And Cartoon Network was really awesome. And until then, I discovered Transformers Animated, a show of 5 robots in the time where robots and humans are live in peace, meaning it takes place in the future. Once I watch it, I was hooked on it, meaning this is the coolest show I ever seen in my life. I met the main character Optimus Prime, and to my surprise, he's the leader of the Autobots. And after I see the show, I came across Transformers Prime, a long series, long episodes, and a really interesting plot. And after Transformers Prime, I discovered the Bayformers. I I don't know what age I remember, but I remember seeing the first Bayformers movie. I never knew that movie exists. I didn't expect for Transformers to have a live action movie. But I just want to know what was the first Transformers, how Transformers got that big. But until then, back in to the 1985, Transformers Generation 1 was up. And to my surprise, they look nothing like the Bayformers characters because I was into the Bayformers. But they're supposed to be the original versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron. And after I see that, I actually like it, even though I wasn't a fan of the humans. The humans, and I just only came to see some transformations, and yeah, most of all. And after the mid 2012s or 2011, Rescue Bots, the first one, came out, and I actually enjoyed that more because it shows more of the transformation characters, and Optimus Prime was in the series, and I'm surprised the former Optimus Prime voicing in that series, even though the series is meant for little kids. But this show did show the lore of how the rescue bots came to Earth back right after they become rescue bots. But yeah, my like interest of the movie, I mean shows are awesome. But I didn't own any of the shows of toys before ever since I was little. But until then, my dad found a old box of Transformers toys back. There's like Armada, Robots in Disguise, and basically more. I started to feel interest on these toys, and I usually grab Optimus Prime from Armada, or and play with it. I like the robot mode, but I didn't know he actually combined his Cybertronian trailer into one robot, and all that. I don't have that anymore. Well, ever since Transformers toys are out, my I always pressure my parents to buy more of these since I started to enjoy them, but they always refuse to buy them for me just because I want one. And then suddenly I was upset that I wouldn't get any Transformers toys. Well, that wasn't around mid 2017 or 16 when I found out Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And I was hooked to see that Devastator, a combiner that I saw back in 2009. I enjoyed this guy because he is a Constructicon that combines into 10 Constructicons. Well, back in the day, I thought he was combined by 7 or 8, but no, it was confirmed that there was actually 10 of them. And after that, I always wanted to own the Devastator toy. I got the miniature version. Until then, I lost all the Constructicons except for one long haul. And then around 2017, I got Robots in Disguise 2015 Optimus Prime. I enjoy that toy. And then once then I around this same year, my tutor that I know that used to be my tutor bought me a 2014 Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, and I enjoyed it. But around mid 2018, I started to lose my interest on Transformers because I was into Angry Birds ever since the new movie Angry Birds movie was out, and I enjoyed the toys more than the Transformers. Until that day, I walked away from the Transformers universe just for now. Well, after that, around mid 2019, I started getting interest in Transformers again because ever since the Bumblebee movie came out back in 2018 and I saw it in my school back in 2019, I took a closer look and it looks amazing. Until then, I started buy a Transformer toy named I got the Constructbot Optimus Prime, and after that, there I didn't know they were releasing Studio Series toys back in 2018. They released Studio Series, and I didn't know Studio Series was out that day. So around like 2020, early 2020, meaning March or April, I went back to see Transformers again, and then suddenly my love interest in it gained a lot. So a lot that I decided to buy Transformers toys, and until then I started go back my love interest on them. I I can't believe I went back to them ever since I was little. When I was little, I always wanted to own Transformers toys. Now that I'm older, I get to own a lot of toys. New ones, old ones, especially recent ones that came out for the new film Transformers 1. And I get each Transformers toys from different universe. I even find some Rescue Bot toys I've been wanting as a kid. And then till that day, I started buying a lot of Transformers toys. Every time I go to work with my dad, I get money from him, and then I spend it on Transformers toys. And ever since then, new shows came out: Cyberverse, Robots in Disguise, no, Rescue Bots Academy, War for Cybertron, and around 2021, I discovered Beast Wars, a Transformers Cybertronians that transform into animals, and I was surprised. I thought they only transform into vehicles. Well, as you count for Grimlock, he also transforms to a dinosaur. But I didn't know Transformers can also transform into animals. Right? Discovered Beast Wars. I've been introduced some names. The gorilla name is Optimus Primal. At first, I thought it was Optimus Prime as a gorilla, but no, it is Primal. And then Megatron. After that, I started getting interest on Beast Wars as well because it looks so cool. Around 2023, Rise of the Beast came out. And yeah, I enjoyed robots disguising as animals. Well, I was used to for Transformers disguised as vehicles and tanks and other vehicles. Well, around 2022, Transformers Bots came along, and ever since I saw that show, my brain keeps refusing that it's part of the Transformers line. Well, until then, I just realized Transformers Bots came out 2015 to 2014 or 15, and I didn't know it was a thing. I thought it was just a fan made Transformer episode, but no, it was official from Hasbro. Around that time, I started to collect Transformers Bots. You guys already saw my Bot collection. And then after that, I started getting more Transformers toys. I especially ordered some online that had been discontinued, and more and more. And I keep spending my money on Transformers stuff just because I was interested in back to the series. Until then, I was interesting of the lore. I cannot believe I was interested in that, and hopefully Hasbro will make more Transformers toys ever since Legacy came out. Well, as for that, round around my liking on Angry Birds, I discovered Angry Birds Transformers. So back in 2014, Hasbro partnered with Rovio to make a mobile game based on Transformers and Angry Birds. That's called Angry Birds Transformers. All the birds are Autobots and the pigs are Decepticons. And here comes some puns. Autobirds and Deceptihogs. I feel like this is kind of weird, but at the same time it's cool. I started to like this game. I played the game back in 2020 during the pandemic, and it was actually fun. I unlocked new characters, events are out, and more. But around like 2021, 2022, and 2023, I stopped playing that game for a while. Until 2024, I was back and playing that game again. Because I finally unlocked new characters from the game. And I finally started to go back to liking Angry Birds Transformers. So yeah, guys, this is my story of me liking Transformers. I know half of the part is really devastated to you all hear me not owning any Transformers toys. But now you see me owning a lot. Especially the new Lego Optimus Prime and the recent one that came out, Lego Bumblebee, that I don't have yet. And yeah, guys, this is my interest on Transformers. Ever since I was little, and now I'm older, I'm interested at them again. So yeah, guys, this is the story of my life loving of Transformers, and I enjoyed the new recent movie Transformers 1, the lore of between Megatron and Optimus Prime, aka Orion Pax and D16. This is my story of liking Transformers. If you have a love story that you guys liked back in the day and finally got into it again, let me know in the comments. But this is all I can say. I know it's not really much, but thank you so much for watching the story of me liking Transformers. I'll see you guys in the next video. And as for that, all of you, transform and roll out!